So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Just joining us, we are already underway. Eder Militao. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Played out to the right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Ramos. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's good play from him.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That pass has been well intercepted.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Works it forward. Eder Militao. Swung over. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Hernandez with the clearance. Gonzalo Ramos. And the whistle goes for half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's away! Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. That is a great... Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is a great pick out. Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's a half-decent try.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Has a look and plays it forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Rodrigo! Shifted upfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lee Kang-in. Zaire Emery. And here's Mbappe. And that's not going to reach.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, perfectly measured that. Eder Militao gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And he's heaved it away. Madrid leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Alexander-Arnold gets it away.
There will be 1 minute at a
So
time.
nearly the perfect ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played into space out wide. Mbappe! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, nicely intercepted. Forwards and with intent. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Speculative strike. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Somewhat off target. That's a little off target. Oh, Red, nice interception. Fabian Ruiz. Gonzalo Ramos. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Vinicius Junior. Hernandez tries to clear. And that's been won straight back. And he's let fly. Nuno Mendes. Oh, this looks sharp. João Neves. Oh, that's well spotted. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Donnarumma can claim that.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Alaba. Rodrigo gets into some space, showing good feet.
The attendance
That
for
is
this
good,
match was
super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's gone for goal! And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe.
So time for change.
Number 5,
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 11, Rodrigo. Number 21, Vinicius Junior.
And still we await the first breakthrough.
Number 16, Endrick. Number 10, Modric.
That'll be a throw.
Number 8, Federico Valverde. Number 7, Brahim Diaz.
Hits one! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Looking to set free a runner. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe gets rid without sophistication. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Griezmann. Palmer. Koulibaly attempts a clearance. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pires going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckham. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Showing great feet there. Mbappe! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicked it back promptly. Pires. And here's Pires. And he gets rid in a hurry. Beckham. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's lofted through here. Ah, he's given it away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is expertly dealt with. Wilshere. Good read, needed to be. Palmer. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there is the half-time whistle. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
By the local police.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. Bastoni with the clearance. And here's Mbappe. Batistuta. And he's straight offside. Conte. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Kante. Oh, that's clever. Mbappe chasing after it. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Perez. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gently done. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's had it taken off him. And here's Mbappe. Played back in. And claimed it back swiftly. And he thumps it clear.
Portugal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Danger averted for now. Now it's Batistuta. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe tries to get it clear. Rodri.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nicely aimed pass. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. De Bruyne. And it's Perez. Gently done. Ricky Puig is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim? And Messi! Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Mbappe. De Bruyne. He's got a side of goal. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! That is decidedly lacking.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Portugal yet to have an attempt on goal. Ricky Puig. Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Perez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Beckenbauer. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? And he's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Threads one in. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Costa Curta. And he's quick to get it clear again. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Stoichkov. He could be in here. Has a go! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision making and just a general sloppiness, so I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Perez. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, good. He's got the shot away! They've scored! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Number 9.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that has been clubbed away. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Mbappe! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Attendance for this match was
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
And the shot! Goal! Germany! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting. Can he put it away? In for the pieces. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Works it forward. Stoichkov is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He won't be happy with that one. Wilshere. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hoisted in. That was good alertness. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Wilshere. Goes in for the header! Should have equalised.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And we have our very first corner. Chance to shoot! That's another chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
This is their second corner of the game.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hits one! Loose ball. That's fallen kindly here! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Messi goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wilshere. And that could set him on his way. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Played back in. Corner. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Goes in for the header! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into the middle. Now that's well seen too. Deftly away. João Felix.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he's there to get it away. And it's Wilshere. Now this could be... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, taken with style. Portugal are level. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fair...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. That's an errant pass.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's looking to set free a runner. And he's heaved it away. Bayer comes out and deals with it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bastoni is there and he can get that clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's managed to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams spots it and intercepts. And the first half is done. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
And
Portugal
now, I'd
would
just
seem
like to read
to
out
still
our
be
third
getting
one.
over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. That's been cut out, well played. Guardiola. Adams. Joao Felix. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Bastoni is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Nicely spread. And it's Messi.
The attendance for this
Messi
match was
will not want to lose out here, not against
71,898.
this opponent. But that has not gone well. Joao Felix. Great ball if he can get there. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Kane. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fiddles it through. Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rivaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And they're back on the ball again. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Played back in. And he thumps it clear. Pinches it off him. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And now they can clear their lines. Portugal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Adams gets it away. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Perez. And it's Neymar. Palmer. Now the finish! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's there to get it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Pedri powering forward here. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass. Cristiano heads it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Del Piero. Griezmann. Conte. That is good alertness. Rodri. And here's Maradona. Perez. And that's put paid to a promising move. Here's found the way through. And here's Nunez. Del Piero! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Perez. Palmer, played out towards the right wing. And the defence opting here for strength in numbers. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Perez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rodri. Oh, good ball. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really put...
And we hit half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
In the bins provided.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And here's a chance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's made sure that's not getting through. Ruben Dias. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Pedri. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's Del Piero. That's a good ball out wide.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
He's through here. Big chance! Sticks it away! The breakthrough arrives at last!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And another try! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a good cross in, and a good clear. He's going for goal! Wilshere getting this one clear. Griezmann. Costa Curta. Portugal have reclaimed it. Pedri.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Into the last 5 minutes. Up he goes! In for the pieces! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Succumbs to the pressure. He can run onto that.
4 added minutes has been
Pedri.
indicated.
Del Piero. Oh, they could break here. That's a nicely measured pass. And Del Piero! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to everybody who has
welcome
joined
to
us for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. It's a good foot in there. Kvaratskhelia, he has found the way through. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, sweet feet. Kvaratskhelia carries the ball down the right. Portugal are looking to break at pace, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong, and claimed it back swiftly.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people...
Conte! Goal! Portugal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Adams.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical.
Ah, good steal. He just read it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the... It's Pires! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Looks to clip it forward. Livakovic can pick that up. Belletti. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Up he goes! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
White is there, and he can pick it up. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. Half-time getting close now. They get a throw-in. White is always looking to play quality balls. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, smashing header! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and
minutes
it
has
has.
been indicated.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things... He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back on the way. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. Out of play for a throw. Swung over into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And here's Beckham. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe. He's found the way through. Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 9, Kylian
Portugal
Mbappe.
take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kylian Mbappe.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh no, this does not look good. Beckham. Iniesta. Serginho. DiMarco. Could try cutting inside here. Caught offside that time. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's play. There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good. Portugal get themselves into the lead. Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder what...
Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
He's having a hit! Oh, should have put that away. And we have our very first corner. Great hit! Ricky Puig.
Portugal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Foot in. Well timed, excellent interception.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Adams with the clearance. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, that's a key interception. DiMarco. And that's it. Portugal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Perez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Now, we would like to ask you all to kindly
So Tim,
stay
how do you
seated
reflect
during
on
the
what
match.
we've seen?
Thank you.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. It's Griezmann! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played back in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ricky Puig. There's the hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's really well manoeuvred. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the pass is intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Looking for the runner. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Griezmann, Mbappe, and here's Perez. Rodri cuts it out. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, it's Beckham. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Bruyne. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's picked out the run. That is good alertness. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, delightful ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's running through. Pillars! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. Costa Curta. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Kindly remove any
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. White and Adams. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Stoichkov was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bayer is there to clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
The attendance for this match
Bastoni
was
gets it clear.
71,550.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Not the best distribution from the keeper. It's headed upfield. No way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Adams calmly anticipates.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not... Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. The final 5 minutes. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Portugal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Fiddles it through. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Griezmann claiming the man of the match.